There are many opportunities for pessimism when you work in social justice movements, but there is no place for pessimism when you work with Quentin Young. He is genetically programmed to be optimistic. Nothing will stop this, and we at Health and Medicine are grateful every day that we've gotten the mutation. So now I'm pleased to introduce the man of the night, Quentin.
I have to believe that the majority of you, if not all of you, have had a strong feeling on the seventh day he rested. I really enjoyed all the praise. Much of it was exorbitant, but it's, for those of you who are much younger than me, which is everybody in the room, it's not bad. But I don't want to exaggerate that my underestimation that there's a generous and heartfelt expression from many people, and I'm deeply grateful to all the people who spoke and the thousands of you out there who I've known over the years. It's really, in a very serious way, a fulfillment to have so many friends and activists, people who have fought the good fight. It's not unimportant that we have leaders of our society, Congressman Conyers, who is fearless. I'll spend a word or two describing some of the stuff he's done. My old pal and fellow walker, Quinn. No, Pat is okay, and I'm very happy we have him for governor, although everybody in the room knows what a difficult path he's been led by his predecessors. But I have every confidence that if it's doable, he'll do it, and I'm proud to enjoy his friendship. And I promise not to notice everybody in the room. There are about 400 of you. But I do want to notice, of course, our congresspeople. Jan Schakowsky's been mentioned, and Danny Davis. We really... And our solidarity is based on the fact that these people themselves have been in the same struggles. They've been elected by their constituencies because of their great work. And we're counting on a great deal more in these troubled times. And of course, finally, I want to thank everybody in the room. I've had some marvelous hugs and spectacular kisses. For those of you who aren't there yet, it's worth living till 85 years. And I can't sit down and end this meeting without, of course, reiterating the praise that's been heaped on Margie. She made this marvelous event take place. I had nothing to do with it except to deplore the fact that I was being subject to this shameful recognition. But I do want to say a few serious things before I sit down. There have been two victories. Coincidentally, I would blame it on the fact of this event, but that would be immodest. Two very significant victories in the immediate past week, largely at the leadership of Congressman Conyers, that you have to be aware of. One is the fact that Sanjay Gupta, the designated, wants to spend more time with his family. That can't be bad. That may be the best thing he's ever done for the health of the American people. But to be a little more serious, the post of Surgeon General has in modern times become very significant as the best voice of the government speaking to major health issues, the tobacco addiction, the obesity, the epidemics of AIDS, and all the rest, and people like Satcher and Coop even, and Luther Terry, the whole array of people who seem to grow in the job, and to have designated, for a while at least, Gupta, because he has a TV program, but neglecting the fact that he's a flack for the drug companies and has no competency for the job, was a horrible blunder on the part of the administration. I got a hunch they had a lot of appointments. Thank you, I'll accept that. It's very hard to undo a designated person, but I want to salute Congressman Conyers in the first instance, unrelenting public explanation of why this is a wrong choice. So Congressman, I salute you. But I'm sure, by the same token, the Congressman will acknowledge the tremendous support he got from the medical community and the people at large, letting the Obama administration know what a blunder it was. There was silence for 2 or 3 months. We couldn't tell whether this was an attempt to slip him in over a weekend or whether they were going to let him see his family a little more often. It turns out to be the latter. We should applaud that victory.